Well, hello, friends. Welcome in. Just making sure the stream actually went live. Here we go. Maybe. Please hold. Oh no. There we go. Okay, just making sure it works. Hello, welcome in. I'm Immahoneybadger. Let's play some Minecraft. Today, well, this session at least, we have one world. We don't have one world. It sounds like the name of a song or something. We have one goal in mind, and that is to make, I don't have enough iron for that, to make an iron farm. So the iron farms are kind of my specialty. I've built a lot, I've designed a few, and it all has to do with the core mechanic of villagers spawning an iron golem if they get basically scared by usually we use a zombie. It's the go-to. Okay, so let me gather supplies. However, basically in order to do that, I'll save that for now. I guess I can just do stone axe. In order to do that, I need to get the villagers actually over here. And in order to do that, ironically, drumroll, I need, 1 second, sorry, my notifications are on my phone. Ironically, I need more iron to make the iron farm. So, sadly, we have to go to the great downstairs, which is easily the riskiest place for me to go. Let me just do bread. I guess I can cook these. I also kind of need some coal too, because I'm about to run out of torches, which is not great. There it is. One of the things, so last stream, I don't know why that's happening. That's stupid. Crackle. Snap, crackle, pop. Last stream, I forgot to record, so I had to screen capture. I'm gonna put all of the supplies for iron farm over here. So I do have that, so I can just go ahead and do my third bed, so I don't have to steal yet another one from them. I think, let me put these over here. So I was watching I had to screen record it. I'll try to figure out what's going on with my mic. That's annoying. You may not be able to hear it, but there's like a staticky. I don't want to bring all this wood down there. Okay. So I was watching my stream back because, you know, I figured if I have to sit there and screen record 2 hours of a stream, might as well do my due diligence and actually, I didn't watch the entire thing, but I watched like maybe 80% of it and learned a lot. Learned so much. First of all, there was this moment where I was trying to get back to my, oh my gosh, am I doing it again? Get back to my water elevator right here. And I passed it 4 times. I passed by it without seeing it. And the other thing, I went back and I was like, you know, let me analyze my first death. And I also completely missed the, oh man, 2 of them. I don't want to see this. 1 second. Can't get me up here, little annoying I can't really do my normal attack. I saw a creeper that blew me up. It was basically following behind me, and I blocked the creeper that the first creeper, but then oh my gosh, what the heck? What are those odds? Ah, get away. These are the worst. Actually, okay, well, I'm just getting deleted here. Oh no, there's more of them, and they're 2 blocks high, so I need to go to that. I don't know if I can't get in, but I'll have to take care of these guys first. Yeah, creepers like to sneak up behind you because they barely make any sound walking. They only really make a sound when they start exploding, when their timer starts. I don't really want these ever. Fine, I'll keep it in case of once I get my villager trader up and running. It's tricky trying to pick a goal in mind. Also, speaking of goals, help me get to 20 followers, please. I think right now we only have 9 left, which would be awesome. Let's see. But it's hard to pick a goal in hardcore because you're so likely to die. So that's my goal, first and foremost, not die. Secondly, that's a lot of diamonds. Oh no, he's got a shovel. You know, I didn't think about this, but I could collect my zombie that I use for my farm. Oh, what did he drop? No, he dropped something. Yeah, I don't know. So, first and foremost is iron. I gotta have iron. I need a lot of iron. So that's why we're doing that. And then next up will be a trading hall so that I can make use of villager trading, specifically enchantments, specifically protection. Because protection literally keeps me alive. 1 second. There we go. Okay, cool. So, and that's a lot. That's a lot because you can do all of the things, you can get it all set up, but you're not really going to be able to use it much unless you have a good source of emeralds. There's a few different options for that. Let me just make sure. This is a really awesome tunnel for mining. It's just like, I mean, I'm probably speaking too soon, but it feels relatively safe. Just kind of like progress, look around a little bit. Okay, here's a side tunnel. Mostly I'm concerned about creepers falling on me because I don't know if this is for easy or normal, but at least for hard, creepers have maybe a higher chance or any chance at all to explode immediately on impact of falling, basically taking fall damage. Very hard to dodge something that happens instantaneously, effectively. Don't really need redstone, but you know, can't hurt. So yeah, the insta-death is clearly something to avoid. Did I miss some iron? I feel like 3 isn't everything. I guess if I did, I might catch it on the way back. Right now, what would be really awesome is an iron ore vein. They're amazing. They're one of my favorite things to mine. Because I already checked this, but this is a little dark. Oh, also coal, which is actually not as common in this depth, so I might need to go up. Basically the other side of my mine. If I had a lot of resources, I would prioritize just focusing on iron, just collecting iron. But I don't really, so might as well. See this? Yeah, that's exactly what, except creeper. So I might actually, let's see, build a staircase. Up there. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, look, it's a zombie villager. Would you look at that? Unfortunately, my friend, I just have to get rid of you. So, yeah. For a really good trading hall, which I might have to design in creative. If you were here at the start of the stream, you would have seen, I guess. I made just a basic creative world so that I can design stuff there and not waste your time partially designing it live. But iron farms are pretty straightforward. I'm actually gonna get some of this because I need lightning rods. Because lightning rods, fun fact, protect if a villager gets struck by lightning, they turn into witches and can't turn back. So we want to protect that, especially if they have really good trades, right? You get like mending or protection. That's gonna sting if you lose that. Because it is a grueling process to try to get that back. But you'll see. I might not do on stream because it's just kind of rough. So each villager, like trader type, has a block that's associated to it. One I'm most interested, at least initially, is going to be the lectern, which is the librarian villager. Both of those are gold. I'm not really getting that much iron. Or gold, really. 11's not exactly just overflowing. Yeah, really awesome cave. But not a whole lot of resources. I love that I did like 8 copper ore and I got 34. Fortune would, not fortune. Is it fortune? Yeah, fortune would be nice as well. So there's all these enchantments, right? And then each enchantment has different levels. So if you want protection 4, or is it prod 5? I think prod 4. Prod is protection. Now I wonder. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pause here for a sec. Because I'm trying to see my chat. But I don't know why I can't see it. There we go. Hey, welcome in. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let's keep going. Oh, well, there's some iron and coal. Perfect. I've been seeing these videos, people playing Minecraft with 10 times the tick speed. So tick is not, there are no ticks in Minecraft, not the little insect at least. There are, however, tick speed is basically game speed, sort of. So everything runs on a clock in Minecraft. Tick speed adjusts the rate at which that clock ticks, basically. I don't know if that's exactly where the name came from, but it's not, the player isn't, I guess, directly affected by it, but everything else is. So let's say you're waiting for your wheat to grow so you can harvest it. That's tick speed. Other things are like mob spawning, lands, any randomized event, and also any sources of damage. So times 10 is ridiculous. You get, the reason I thought of it was because, let me get that other one, because the reason I thought of it was I saw some gravel overhang. Let's see if I can find it. It's just total chaos. It's also like mob move speed and stuff, so you think like baby zombies are bad. You barely even see it before he kills you. Okay. So in the fast tick speed, oh, hello. Is that, it's cool at least. Yeah, you die within like a second from suffocating from gravel. Hey, nice and cool. Cool, I'll take it. The other thing I'll need to collect for the iron farm is sand. I think I have about a stack, which honestly would probably be, no, I have, because I did a couple buried treasure. And yeah, that was a lot of sand. So I think it's like 2.5 stacks actually. Okay, good amount of coal. Iron is nothing. I'm not getting a lot, so we'll have to figure that out. Almost like an iron farm or something. Yeah, for sure. So I kind of went this way. Maybe. Is this? I'm trying to remember what ways I've gone. I'm pretty sure it was the other way. Here we go. There's, let's see here. Here we go. That's a dead. Oh, hello. Wow. Deep slate coal is kind of rare, actually. Not as rare as stone diamonds, which I have also gotten. I think one. I got one. Another really rare one. Oh, nice. Heck yeah. And coal. Or, and iron, which is actually. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, interesting. I could do some underwater mining. There's some good stuff there. Okay. Interessante. Muy interessante. Yeah, I might need respiration or something though. Well, I would just do a conduit, which allows you to breathe underwater and removes some of the penalty, like if I stay right here, I don't. Besides the fact that I'm not standing on solid block, I don't have a move speed penalty exactly. Oh, 1, 2. There we go. Much faster. Let me just see. Okay. So if you're climbing a ladder, in water, there's a couple others I'm trying to think of. You get a pretty significant mining or breaking speed. Because pretty much everything is considered mining. Yeah, it's just the ability to break blocks is mining. Not just stone. It affects everything. Alright. So that's that side, which is kind of wild because this is a gigantic cave system, but it feels like already getting close to exhausting it, which is I knew I should have looked back there, and I was right. I missed. You're done. Okay. Ooh. Is it what I want? That is what I want for Christmas. It looks like it might be because that iron is pretty close. Whenever I find a little pathway, I try to just go until it's a dead end. That way I know it's spawn-proofed and I won't get surprised by death. Other surprises are nice. I'm about to lose my stone pick. Okay. Is this an iron ore vein? Maybe. Maybe not. 21 iron's not bad. This is a good sign right here. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking this. Now, I didn't torch that other side and light it up. Okay, I'm gonna go with no, even though there's two very close to each other. Just drill here. Try to see if there's any other iron. It looks like no, sadly. No! There would be definitely more iron. It would be pretty noticeable, actually. Okay, well, you know, I got some. 30. 30's not bad. Need some more torches. Let me light this up first before I do the torch. Make the torches. And I might have to smelt some iron down here. While I'm at it, all right, this is safe. We'll do 40. And then I do have a crafting table. Perfect. Smelting. What? Oh, I don't have enough. Weird. It's kind of silly because I actually have an extra furnace back at base. Maybe I do this, maybe I don't. Really, it's just whenever my axe breaks. You know what I'll do? Yeah. Because I don't want to have to come back there. Because, okay, this side, let me do something real quick here. Do a cobblestone. Place this with a cobblestone. So that hopefully I'll remember this is all dead end. Sadly. Was it actually? I know that one side was... Oh, the other side is water. Yeah, okay. That's all done. All done. No more. Which is wild because it's... I mean, look at this surface area. It's awesome. let's go this way. All right, I'm gonna park this over here because it looks like spawner. I found it again. Okay, I gotta get over there to. Oh, okay. Whew. I thought I was out of bread. I was like, hold up a minute. Let's see what's in these chests here. Okay, cool. We'll take all of that pretty much. Pumpkin seeds. Wow, that's incredibly rare. That's awesome. Let's see here. I don't really want rotten flesh bucket. I'll take a bucket. I could get some lava maybe. Fine. Ugh. Stupid. Rotten flesh. Okay. Well, awesome. That's the second one in this area. I feel like that's not quite right enough. Up over here as well. Okay, let me double check. See, this is why I try to mark things, because otherwise I just circle back around to the exact same thing. Yeah, that's a dead end. Okay. Now I do something like this. That way I don't waste time again. That's not okay. Here we go. Nice long path. My cord is pulling. Let me know if you can see my chat rules. I added a couple. Gold. I'll probably leave gold for now. Gold. Nope. Chop. Chop. There we go. You're done. All right. Oh, that's a lot of them. My shield's almost done, actually. Speaking of which, yeah, I might have to back out. Get a new shield at least. Oh, okay. This is getting a little dicey. Just a little bit, though. Boom. Should I get a... I guess I could do diamond axe. Because it's my main damage tool. Ooh. Hello. This goes down a lot. How do I remember to go down there? Let's do here. Got it torched up. I'm so glad that they... It's all iron. Oh. Yep. Running. Silly me. Although, actually, I can just create... Well, I didn't actually eat that. Hopefully that'll... I guess I have enough to... I thought I made a diamond pick, actually. Now that I think about it. No, I think it was just the helmet. I don't know why I didn't make a diamond pick. I'm not gonna make a diamond shovel, though. Not yet, at least. It is just one, though. Let me not do that, actually. Gotta get it while I can see it. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright. So... Okay. That's like, surely I got more than 7 iron. It's like, oh wait, I'm smelting it. Ah! Wow. Perfect timing. Where did that guy drop from? I think right there. No, right there. Let me put this way up here. Oh. Ah. Please don't hurt me. Run away. Alright. So, shield. Probably diamond axe. Might as well. Heard a zombie. That's a good sign, actually. Not from there, though. Perfect. Right, look around. Good. Shield. Diamond axe. I would love some sharpness right now. So, speaking of enchantments, there's, I think, 3 different types of protection. But the best, so the way it works is you have blast protection, fire protection, and just, projectile protection as well. But the best way to do it is actually just the normal protection. Each one gives their own boost. So blast protection against blasts. Wow. You did it. You're so smart. Fire for fire, projectiles for projectiles, mainly arrows. However, it's only for that type of damage. This is a lot of mess that I just made. Let me peek. Let me peek. Oh my goodness. Excuse me, sorry. Sponsored by H2O. The reason that protection is the best is because it covers all the damage. So like, let's say, I'm just spitting out numbers, but let's say fire prot is 20% fire reduction damage, and it stacks. Yeah, but that's only for fire. Protection, let's say it does 10%, but it blocks all damage. So it's actually better to just stick with, stick with normal prot. I guess the idea was like, oh, I'm gonna head to the nether. Let me switch to fire prot or something. But it's like, no. Because you're not only going to take fire damage, you're going to take projectile damage and blunt force trauma to the head from a piglin brute. Those things are brutal. I will absolutely not. I mean, I would love to get, what's that disc called? Pigstep. It's my favorite song. My favorite disc, specifically. Duck's head, like, is actually in the game. Classic. Okay, ow. Just broke my ankle. That was probably just ankle twist, and it probably didn't break. I love that I have a enchanted golden apple. That is really, really rare. It's not the rarest thing. I don't know what it is, but it's pretty doggone rare. Like how I don't like my steaks. Nope. The other way, if anything. Let me do... Oh, I'm probably not coming back here, so... Gotta... Oh, is that a... No. Okay. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. I think that's one way to get up, and maybe that's the only way to get up. Okay, where's the other entrance? I love that I just missed these. It was shocking. It was shocking how much I missed when I was watching my stream back. I was like, yeah, let me just randomly put my water bucket in a chest or a stack of logs in the wrong chest. It's like, Why? Stop it. Do things that make sense. Oh well. That's not how my brain works. Let me know if yours works that way. I think for now I want to try to do 2 streams weekly, guaranteed. Monday nights, I think I put it at 7. I think previously it was at 8, but it gets to be a little bit too late after work for me. My brain is just fried. Okay, next up, there he is. There he is. I do have a water bucket. Do that. Oh, right there. Nah. Drat. Yeah, see, much slower. Ah. Torch. If I had an elytra, man, this is rough. Oh my gosh. All right, let me just tough this one out. Maybe not. Drowning. No way. Ah. Wow, I promise I'm actually decent at this game. Maybe. There we go. That makes more sense. Ooh, okay, promising. Extra promising. We like. Ooh, yes, this is more what I'm talking about. Yes. Okay, please, please, please. There would probably be like more iron. Maybe. The thing about iron ore veins is that it's not like a single vein. It's I'm just giving myself a wedgie, don't mind me. It's not a single, that's just a cluster. That's not anything special. Not a single vein, it's a region where veins can exist, basically. Just nah. Alright. Oh well, we can keep hoping for the RNG gods to love us. Maybe they do. Usually it's like once you have an iron farm, then you find one, which makes sense because typically iron farm is pretty early on. Although this one is gonna be pretty small because this is single player. The rates are gonna be really stinking good. And I can do my render and simulation distance pretty high, so. Although at this point, I should be worrying about how to get back because I'm pretty far in. So if this area opens up a lot, oh, there's this side too. I guess I'll keep that water there, so I'll have to find another water source. Oh. Ah. Okay, well that's spawn proofed. That's good. Fine, I guess I'll get the iron, or the coal too. That's something my girlfriend says all the time. Grr. Aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Oh no, I'm out of torches. Whoops. Let me go back to a safer area. Let's do half that. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Food is good. Pick is gonna go pretty soon, so I'll go ahead and upgrade that just so that I have it in case of emergency. Right there. And I just use up my iron pick until it's gone. And then diamond lasts quite a while. But I don't want to. That's too damn bad. Keep digging. Should also keep an eye. Oh, hey. Appreciate you joining. Yeah. Nah, that's the key. You gotta torch well, because otherwise it's just gonna end you, especially on hardcore. So I've talked about this before, but I played on a server for a long time. I think it's actually in my description somewhere. It might be on Blue Sky, not Twitch, but so they had a lot of perks. One of them was, and this was like, I paid for it, but it's totally worth it. Oh my gosh, I spent so much time on that server. It's called Wildercraft, if you're interested. Great, highly recommend, really good community. And I was staff on there as well. Anyway, one of the perks was you could basically give yourself buffs, permanent buffs. One of them, it was like pets, basically. So you get a pet, and it was a ranked feature. One of them was permanent night vision, and I did not do torches at all because I was like, had max protection. You know, it was not hardcore, and so I just would never torch anything because everything looks bright because it's permanent night vision. So, yeah. But yeah, you gotta burn through some coal because otherwise you die, and then it didn't really matter if you torched or not because the whole entire thing is gone. So torches are critical. I'm working on, I don't have a great setup to interact with chat, so I am ordering a cable to get a second monitor so that I can set up my stream manager, which does a lot more than just chat. Okay, water bucket. Hello. Oh, a little bit further. Not much though. Hit some zombies, so I'm gonna get ready to crack open some skulls. Oh, that's a creeper. I'm much more concerned about the creeper than the zombies. Yeah, you want to take a little dip now. Wow, that's so sharp. Oh my goodness. Sadly, the thing with axes is that they do... I love how I just like intentionally took a little bit of damage. When I could have just fallen down. Axes you can't put sharpness on, which sucks because there's such a better weapon in my mind. You can put sharpness or smite. So eventually I probably will switch, but for now axes are functional. I only have like no. Your claim to my life has been denied. Okay. That's good. Okay. I'm running out of food, and I guess I do have more hay from the village I can get. Please be. Please. Please. Please, please, please. Be an iron ore vein. Okay, coming back up. To nothing. Hope you're excited for nothing. So the difference between no, it depends on the use case. So axes have a higher max damage, but they're much slower. And the other main thing is axes can only ever hit one target. So if you have a mobs like a general mob farm, you know, the classic, it can spawn any kind of mob and they fall into the water and then they fall into the kill chamber. It's like usually a big old box that's completely dark. So for farms where you're killing a lot of things, you want a sword because it, even without, oh man, what's that? Sweeping edge enchantment, it will hit multiple targets. Unless you do a jump hit, then it will only hit one target. But, hey, there we go. The reason I like axes is, for one thing, it doubles as a tool. So you're gonna have an axe already, but it's got that higher, ooh, wow, that's very deep. It's got that higher hit damage to a single target, which is usually I just, you know, keep a safe distance and I only target one thing at a time. So I'm fine with that. But it is easier in the reload speed. So I don't have a sword on me, but this speed right here is much slower than a sword. Probably twice the amount of time. We are super far in, so I might have to dig straight up in order to get back, but yeah, let me another water. You definitely can die in Minecraft, yeah. This mode is different though. Typically, if you die in Minecraft, you will just respawn wherever your bed was. You drop everything, you basically lose experience, which is used for mostly anvil type stuff. And then you will die and you'll have to go back and find your stuff. Ooh, iron. Iron is my favorite. This mode, however, is hardcore. So dying in Minecraft is just bound to happen at some point. But hardcore is different in that if you die, you can no longer access the world. So it doesn't delete the save file, but you can't respawn. There's no respawn. That's the main basic difference. It's also the hardest version, so there's like difficulty settings, easy, normal, hard. I don't know if there's a difference between hard and hardcore in terms of like how much damage mobs do, which are the enemies mobs. What do you mean by time limit? Like during the day? Gotta love, actually let me put it on the side, so I don't think I can remember how to get back. Also, this is really steep and I took the water away because I need it elsewhere. Okay, let me pop squat. Boom, right there. Take a look. Oh, yeah. 5 minutes. Depending, actually, the 5-minute limit. Yeah, finding your stuff after you die, sure. It's actually worse on a server, multiplayer server, because it's not technically 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes maximum. But that counter. Oh my gosh. Okay. Whew, those are stuck. So let me focus for a second here. So 5 minutes. Oh, they're not stuck. I think one of the differences between hard and hardcore might be, I'm just gonna burrow myself here for a second. I also need to have this on me at all times. Okay. Whew. Take a break for a second. So yes, 5 minutes, but on multiplayer server, that is there's a chance for it to be reduced. The reason is it's 5 minutes whenever the chunk is active. What's that called? Snow. It's finally snowing. I love snow. I grew up in Illinois. I love snow. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm surrounded by zombies at this point, which is just great. I love that for me. How do I have gold ingots on me? I might smelt those. Diamonds, all this sort of stuff. I just wanna, actually, let me get that back and I can use one. I don't know why I have 4 left over. Okay, and then the other thing is torches again. Shocker. So if you have other players, I think it's this way. Hello. I feel like I'm a cashier at a drive-thru or something. If another player, let's say you base with other people, you basically share a location with other people. They will keep that timer going. If you are in, you're way out exploring and there's no chance anybody around you, it's like, so the chunk stays active for a minute, I believe, maybe 30 seconds, but I'm pretty sure it's a minute. And then, 1 second. Baby zombie. Footsteps. Then once you enter back into that area after that minute passes, then the timer will start back up again. So it's more like 4 minutes. Once, it just depends on the, I think simulation distance or render distance, one of those. But yeah, finding your stuff, especially in a situation like this where I'm just like in a cave, it's all gone. Yeah, it's not even worth trying. I don't know. No, I just lost a torch. Not even worth trying to get back to, because it's like, there's no way. Unless you leave a good trail of torches. There's at least a chance. Yeah, it's kind of complicated. I dealt with that so much on the server because people would complain, well, I set a timer and 5 minutes went past. And they despawned even though I'm in the exact, although some of that is like server stuff. Or, I don't know. Beautiful. There's a couple other things I'm not totally sure about. Would you like to come over here, please? Okay. Yeah, good job. You did it. Gold star. Oh, perfect. It's like I planned that or something. Yeah, please, if you have any questions about how stuff works, I probably know the answer. Although, unless it's like from more recent updates, but my main last big update was about 20. I think. Was that the caverns in either 19 or 20? But like I've been playing this game for years. Can't exactly put that on a resume unless it's Minecraft related. You can if you want to be volunteer staff on a server. So yeah, we'd have so many issues of like people basically just like, I died and I didn't get back to it in time. Can you reset it for me? And I'm like, no, this is a survival server. So it's the normal survival experience. And it's so lame that people can't. I mean, to be fair, I lost stuff. Like, that's just how it goes. That's part of it. That's why this game is awesome. It's because it is temporal and you started off with nothing. So, like, you can always start again. It sucks, but like, at least when it's not hardcore, you get your opportunity back. You spawn back in your bed. You have all of your builds. That is a captain, which I have to be a little bit careful of. Because whenever he takes damage, he has a chance to spawn another zombie. So I could unintentionally... How is that possible? I guess when they jump, it's a little bit higher. That might actually be a decent chest plate, although I wonder how... durability is pretty good. Oh wow, I got boots. Yay! Gold boots are my favorite. Should I? You know, I should actually go ahead and get obsidian, except I don't have any water. Go find my water. So the server also has custom items, which are amazing. One of them is an endless bucket. Love it. That was like my go-to. I'd rather have that than the levelable pick. Yeah, the feel is really great, especially if you have like any sort of shader pack. Which, speaking of which, it comes with shaders. I guess I didn't turn those on yet. 'Cause I can definitely run them. Okay, for the most part. Thankfully, Minecraft is still pretty light, so even a baked potato could run it. Let's head up here. Hopefully a creeper doesn't... Oh, you know what? Actually, I'll leave a torch right there. But I was gonna go grab that obsidian first. And I might... Well, maybe not. I'll use the lava as a trash can first. Oh man, where was that? But yeah, with shaders... Shaders looks awesome. I guess I can do 2 right here to start. So I don't really need the... Oh, actually I do need the lava source. Never mind. I don't need to have it on me though. I don't know why I off that. Let's see if there's any other creepers around. And then inventory's looking pretty good, actually. Granite. I don't need granite at all. 0% chance. Granite, 0% usefulness. Oh, hello. Wait, I got a water source. Never mind. Oh, right. I gotta look for that lava. Because... Oh, I guess I left my crafting table there. Okay, so I definitely went too far back. Let's see. Let me actually box myself back in here. Okay, I'm actually not very far from my base. Interesting. So if I dig back up, then I have a path to get back down, rather than having to go through the whole thing. One of my favorite mods is called Lamb Dynamics. Lamb, like the animal, lamb. Lamb Dynamics is a light mod, so even right now, even if I had... Well, I found my way back here, so I'll just do this. There's plenty of lava around. Even if you drop a torch, it lights up the area. It doesn't actually affect game lighting. It's just a visual thing, but it looks so good. If you hold it in your hand, it lights up the area around you visually, not actually in the game. So you can't just... I don't know why you would want to, but you can't just like drop torches. Mods are so cool. The moment I started playing on a server, it changed my experience forever, because I got to see how other people build. I got to see, you know, talk to people about what sort of mods they use, like performance mods especially. Because mods are really like, at least they used to be. Now we have like a whole bunch of different launchers that you can use, which is obviously why I prefer PC. you can do stuff with console, but that's the other thing too. If you have console questions, no clue. There are so many differences. Some of them I might know, but there are some things that are actually nicer on console. But yeah, no. Because you can just play with a controller on the computer. So if you like the controller experience, totally, I get it. But performance-wise, options-wise, oh nice, okay. This wasn't even the one I found last time. So that means we're pretty deep then. Yeah, that's fine. One of the nicest. Oh god, that's bad. Scared the crap out of me. Oh my gosh, look. Spider spawner. Yeah. Yeah. See what we got. Flame. Okay, I'll take it. That's not. Oh, name tag. That's good. I don't know if I've gotten melon seed. Sorry, my screen just turned off temporarily. That scared the crap out of me. Whew. Oh my gosh, wow. 4 name tags. That was just like, I went to the village, right? Classic first move. There was a chest with over 20 apples in it. I was like, what? They definitely buffed villager chests, because that never would have happened based on my previous experience. 20 apples is absurd. I have like 50 of them now. So I guess, that's one thing I can do with gold is just make a whole bunch of golden apples. I've never, like in normal difficulty, golden apples is not worth it. Man, this thing just keeps going. I love this. I'm very close to out of food though. And out of torches again. So we'll do, actually kind of need coal now. It's storming, lovely. Ooh, I wonder if I'll get the skeleton horses. Those are cool. Speaking of horses, I guess they float now. What? Since when? Okay, this is actually my first witch. So I'm gonna draw them back. Check the area. I don't really like this area actually. No, stop it. Oh. Poison on hard mode. Oh god. Okay, hold up a second. We're gonna just pop this real quick because I'm not feeling very confident. I meant to say confident, but competent also works. 2 shot. With an axe? With a sword, it'd be like 4. Nah, man, I don't have time for that. I need results. Speaking of which, I think it's time to go home. This is getting a bit much. I'll always take diamonds though. Looks around to make sure. Ugh, the witch kind of scared me a little bit. Skeleton horses, the reason that I like them, they are really frail, actually, but they don't drown in water. But now, horses float, so it doesn't matter if they drown in water or not. So lame. Back in my day, that's another thing that's kind of frustrating. People say that Minecraft isn't hard. It's really freaking hard. It's actually quite difficult. But, it really depends on how you play, right? Because you can just build, a nice little base out of wood and chill up top and for some reason get a lot of, have a big farm. I don't know why, like, it doesn't really, unless you just want to, or you want to like trade beats or something, sure. Okay, this is a little intimidating. Shield is so good early on. 2 shots, boom, done. You're done. You're done. Okay, let me go back up here. See if there's any. Yeah, it. You know, sure, you can just toggle in a normal game. You can just toggle it to peaceful, but you know, especially once you get into like redstone, like it's, you know, complex. It's not just trying to figure out good combos of gear. It's also that a little bit until you figure out that max prod is the best. And it's just like, oh, I need to get that. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it. Staircase? Water? That's the best way. I think I should climb back up first because climbing doesn't involve food. Actually, it does because I'm sprinting. Like, it's one thing to just survive in the game, but then, you know, there's so much learning. Oh my gosh, there's so much potential stuff to learn. How to do, how to build. You get redstone and it's like 10 times more complicated. I have never met a single person who intuitively got how redstone works. It just is like, what? And then you have like pseudo connectivity, which is so important and really not user-friendly at all. Yeah, I'm debating about it. I don't need it quite yet. I'm going to the nether. Because nether is, you want to talk about hard. Like, if I get a single ghast blast, right? And I get unlucky enough that the block below me is lava, I'm dead. Like, there's no recovery. But I need nether wart. And nether wart is actually kind of hard to get. I also need enderman. Ender pearls. Yeah. Iron farm, you know, step by step. Step by step. We'll get there. I should, yeah, I have more than enough. Man, what I wouldn't give for a single shulker box right now would be amazing. But that's very far, because dragon on a hardcore, oof, man. I wish I had the confidence to dig straight up. I just, maybe after deep slate. Because it only takes one time. One unfortunately timed creeper, and that's it. That's the whole thing gone. You know, this is my 5th episode, I think, like 3.5. 5th? Yeah. Maybe. I lumped 2 of them together because they were on the same day, so. Another word, yeah. Potions are amazing. Potions are really nice. That reminds me of one of the items that we have on Wildercraft. Words. I have words for this situation because all of my torches are gone. And water. Oh, it's just an annoying little pocket as well. So I know the developer for it. He actually just messaged me. Oh man, I meant to message him back about my stream. I'll have to do that in my break. He coded everything for the server pretty much from scratch. And one of the items is, it's wilder hoe. A lot of the items were just wilder and the wilder axe, wilder pick, wilder, cleaver, which is an axe, but it's meant for damage. And I helped design it, not code it, but helped the design. Levels, a lot of items are upgradable. Anyway, the wilder hoe grants you grants you experience when you harvest stuff, which is awesome. Doesn't work for the nether wart. That's why I thought of it. Let me get a little bit more lapis. There we go, full stack. Up we go. This is just riveting gameplay, isn't it? Where's my bundle? There we go. No, I didn't actually want the stone to go in there. Bundles are nice. They're a little tricky because they just go in one way, come out the reverse way. It's like it doesn't have its own GUI, so. Perfect. Lovely. All right. Now I need to get back. And I don't immediately recognize where I'm at. So that's fun. I had a map and I thought it was gonna work. But it looks like once you have used the map, right, it generates the map of the place. And you go far enough, there's no longer a dot, which doesn't make any sense, right? You go far enough and you don't know where you are in relation to the map, and I'm like, that is literally why I had you. Oh, both. Oh no, phantoms. Wow, I was down there a while. Oh my goodness, there's 4 of them as well. Well, that's interesting. And they can also swim, which is stupid. Phantoms, fun fact. Oh, there's a lot. Did I just hear? Okay, I thought I heard one of my pieces of armor break. Phantoms have a completely unique pathfinding system. And unfortunately, part of that means they can swim. Chose the wrong. Maybe I should have brought my clock with me. I'll do that next time. That way I know when it's time to come back up. Ooh, Enderman. Might as well. I need to be 2. Hello. Fancy a nice chart. Actually, I'm gonna this little torch here. Hello. Hello. Ah! Wow, that was loud. Let me know if you think the music is too frequent. There's, oh jeez, 2.5. Hey, got my first one. Heck yeah. Don't super like that my inventory's completely entirely full. Okay, except I'm gonna use my coordinates. Doesn't feel very vanilla, but I need it. Oh no, I moved my sticky note. 208. Okay, that's the issue. 208. And I'm pretty far. In what direction? Oh, this direction. And a little bit in that direction. Perfect. Alrighty. The journey back. Something like 300 blocks away. Give or take. I can't remember. I think it's positive 60. There it is. Wow, look at that. I even have... I could make a boat, actually. Let me do that. Yeah. I don't want to caught while I'm crafting. Which is good because I'm almost completely out of food. I'll just swim. Just to keep it simple. Whoops. I can show you. Actually, I have a clock, I think. Got it from a villager chest. Basically, it's just day or night. That's the most useful. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh crap. Why is he missing? This is really bad, actually. I think it's 3 hits in water. Drowned are pretty tanky. Yep. Air. Shield. I would like to say that... Oh my gosh. My shield is about to go. Tridents do so much freaking damage. Okay, I think we're good. Ah, not quite. Yeah. You can probably still hit me. Nope, not quite. Ooh, okay. We're cooling. What do you mean? We're cooling. Yeah. Please tell me. Yep. You can't get to me. Whew. Made it. Baked potatoes. Perfect. Literally perfect timing. I knew that was a smart idea. Clock. Let me show you the clock. So this right here is a clock. I guess that side is kind of useful. I just use it in here. So if this little line right here was in the middle, that would be midnight. So we've got a lot of night left to go, except 9, because I can just sleep. Ba-ding. And then that annoying skeleton will burn alive. Burn dead, I guess, technically. I think I'm gonna keep that on me. Organization is not great currently. So, just tap it. Oh, no. Yeah, see? Still not used to bundles. Pretty handy. Alright. Combat. I guess I can make a bow. Okay. Special stuff goes in here. Yet another furnace. I might keep that on me. Great. Okay, bunch of iron. That means we can progress. Ender pearl goes in here. Raw copper. I do have a little bit. Raw gold. I'll probably stick in there. We do have plenty of diamonds. Actually, we can do full diamond, which is awesome. Major upgrade. Excellent. I'm not even gonna wear those out. I'll just keep them in here as backup. For when I die and have to go get my stuff. Okay, rails. See how many rails we can make. This is the moment of truth here. Do this, that. 55 apples. That's what I'm talking about. It was so many. It's like, what is this? I will never need that many apples. But I guess, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and make some. Because it's just... Oh, wow. That's way more expensive than I thought. Yeah, no. I'll do 1 for now. So I can have 2. I thought it was like... I thought it was nuggets, not ingots. And I thought it was 4 ingots, if anything. That's a lot. That's a lot of gold to use up. But, you know, if the fate of the world depends on it, essentially. All right, sticks. I guess I'm kind of low on. Wood, a little bit. All right, let's waste some more iron. That's a good amount though, actually. 2.5 stacks. We got more cooking, but all right. Time to lay down some train tracks. Go take care of those guys first. Well, hello. Thank you for visiting. Now get away. Let me go ahead and put that away because I'm not going to remember. Wrong one. Woo. I'm going to start from the other side. Oh, actually, let me go ahead and take all this stuff. Well, not all of it. This and this and this. The others will stay. Pretty nice little area if you haven't seen it. Very flat, that's why I picked it. But also flowers, which means bees. Only thing is, I can't really use bees. Like, honey is so niche. Most of the redstone stuff that I'll need is slime blocks, not honey blocks. I could maybe use it for a trap or something. I don't know. You know what? I just thought of something I can add to my iron farm design that's actually really cool. And it uses slime blocks. I think I can design it without slime blocks though. Basically, so iron farm, you know, classic. Yeah, so once they spawn, part of what you want to do is get the iron golem away from the village. Don't have enchanted stuff yet, annoyingly. Part of what you want to do is get them away, because whenever you have that tick speed, right? Whenever you have that random tick for villagers to check, they check if an iron golem is near. So you either want to kill it really quickly, or you want to move it out of that radius. That radius is 8 block cube range from the villager. Which is actually pretty big, but I set it up a specific way where slime will launch mobs. They bounce off of it, right? Kind of the whole thing. Bounce, 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 bounce. Yeah, so basically you put a tripwire. You have to be really specific about where they spawn, and that's just general advice if you want to make an iron farm. Is that actually reaching all the way? Nice. Okay, we might have enough rails without using that other iron, which would be nice. Look, my shield, I just made it, and it's almost already gone. Tridents, dude. I wasn't about to fight that because tridents are really only good if you have enchantments on them. Rare, and also the, like, no guarantee if you actually get it, so pretty low chance actually. So this will definitely need to be probably a set of, I'll do this and then this, and I can should be good without those for now. Set of 3. Actually, I have quite a bit of powered rail. That will be enough for that. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Let me just test it while I'm over here. Because this is flat is pretty good, but eventually the minecart is going to lose speed. Probably want to do here, I think. I like to do set of 3. I don't know if it's like better math or whatever, but that's usually what I do. And that way too, I get a little bit of rails back. Not bad. And then I need it like almost right there, but I don't want to open it up in case a zombie gets in there. Mini zombie. Gotta love those guys. Here we go. I am thinking about setting some things up, and you can move the cart a little bit, but I would recommend not to because the villagers can't. So you basically, okay, well, I was trying to slow it down, but you want to experience it as a villager would experience it, so that way you know speeds. And I don't really care about making sure they're going as fast as possible. I just want, that's way too far. There we go. That'll pretty much be the same speed as before. A little bit slower, if anything, actually. Okay. Technically, it'll work. Which is all I need. Technicality. There we go. And then we can just place these. Maybe I do 7 here as well. I really hope I can make this finally. Otherwise, this whole this whole stream will be gathering iron and laying the rail. And then next one, so I'm actually almost done. Based on the time, got a couple more minutes. I didn't know that. But next stream is at noon, if you're able to join. No, 11, not noon. 11 to 2, 1, 12:30. There we go. I can brain, I promise. Need to torch this up a little bit. I'll have to basically babysit them as they come on here. But I'm gonna finish up placing this rail, go make some breakfast for me and my girlfriend, and then yeah, come back, rinse and repeat. I hopefully will actually be building it, so I'll probably look at designs and stuff, or test out my design that I want to do. This rail is so messy. Oh my gosh, so messy. Oh yeah, I also need to do redstone here. Powered rail. Forgot about that. Yeah, definitely here. Oops. I don't really want to do one. I can do one right here. That should be fine. Need some more torches. Here we go. Oops. Bit of a premature jump there. All right. Let me test this out real quick. I'm like so close to a stopping point. Okay, that'll be good. And then when it's going down, we don't have to worry about our rails at all. So this whole area should be good. It's so long, but it's by far the best way to transport them. That way I can like set up a miniature base over there. I really hate breeders, villager breeders. They're just so, man, they're so annoying. But villagers are so good. They're so useful. I'm out of rails. Oh my goodness. All right, so that's probably half a stack right there. Full stack. And then I think here's the turn. No, not quite. Maybe half a stack. So I think only like 2 more stacks, which I might have enough for. Drum roll. Baked potatoes are not nearly as good. Also, I should have planted some. They're really cheap. And they cook pretty quickly. Okay. Yeah, we should be good. More sticks. The amount of iron going into this project is absurd. Okay, yeah. We'll be good. That'll be enough. Alrighty, y'all. I'll see you back in an hour and a half. I think. Hour and a half. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I'm Honeybadger. Out. I just have to actually close the stream. Because I don't have hotkeys set up yet. Okay, peace.